Good morning. Surprise cat. I swear. Good morning. Hello, my lovelies. Welcome in for another productivity sprint. Sprints, plural. I so backstory of why she just jumped out of that. I have my next author event coming up and I had ordered these like carry crates and they're the Sterilite ones. And if there's a box or a bag in this household, she's going to get in it. She's going to find a way to get in it. Good morning. Hello. So, happy Sunday. I hope everybody's doing well. It has been a morning. It's one of those things where, like, you get busy working on things and then you lose track of time and you look up and you're like, crap, I have this. That's what happened yesterday because originally I had scheduled this to do all of this yesterday because we usually do like on Saturdays when we do like the weekend one. But I looked at the clock yesterday, like I was, busy working on stuff and I was, editing and I was doing a bunch of other things. And I looked up and it was like almost 12. And these usually start at 11. So I was like, cool, cool. We're doing great. So I hope everyone else is having a weekend and has some sustenance. I have my cup of coffee, or as my husband likes to call it, my splash of coffee with milk in it, because I'm notorious for that. But what is everybody up to this weekend? Let's see. It's supposed to be like 91 here today in terms of temperature, and I'm not ready for this. God. Again, too many things happening all at once. Staying out of the heat. Absolutely. I don't know how hot it is where you guys are. It's usually like right now, our temperature. So I live in North Carolina, and the temperature here is like South Florida. Oh my God, my thoughts and prayers, honestly. Thoughts and prayers. Thunderstorm. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. No, I can understand that. I don't have kids. I have cats, and neither of them are impressed by thunderstorms either. Oh, Maine, nice. Very cool. What's Maine like? I've always wanted to go to Maine. I've been to South Florida. I have family that live down there, so I I I haven't been to South Florida in a while though. My family is moving away from there, so I don't know if I'll be able to go there again soon. This this cat. So, sorry, I'm still waking up. My brain isn't fully functioning yet. That's why I'm like chugging coffee because I'm like I'd like to move away too. Honestly, especially when it gets hot and muggy down there, I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Again, my family lives down there, and the last time we visited, it was ridiculously hot and humid. Oh, in the mount. Ooh. I see that's where I want to move to. Like if I could move to like a dream area, like we're pretty happy where we are here, but if I had like a dream area to move to, it would be up in the mountains. I love the mountains. Like if it has anybody been out to Asheville, North Carolina? Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. My husband and I go there a lot. Um because it's really nice out that way. From Texas, it's okay. At least oh, that's good at least. What part of Texas? If you don't mind my asking. Obviously privacy, but like we're just chatting. Oh my gosh. Would you please? I'm gonna have to go back and clip that of just her popping out of the box when I started the stream. So many tiny towns. See, that's what I would love to go and explore. Is like the smaller towns of Maine. Mostly, and again, I'm pretty sure as soon as I say this, you're gonna like roll your eyes at me. But like, I kind of want to go and just explore the Stephen King towns because everything's in Maine. Everything is in Maine. Oh, DFW area. Oh, okay, that's a cool area. I did so for some backstory on me, I actually lived in Austin for about a year. and I traveled for work. A completely separate career field than I am now, but I lived in Austin and I was like a travel person, so I went all over Texas. So DFW is a nice area. Oh my gosh. Sorry. And again, it's one of those things. Do you guys ever have this thing where as soon as you start something or you're like in the middle of something, that's when all of a sudden everything starts blowing up and it's like, ha, now we want your attention. And it's like, really? Gracious, gracious. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a good morning. Yeah, because if you're, especially if you're in, yeah, if you're in Texas, you're probably an hour or like a few, at least a few hours behind. And Maine should be about my same time zone, I think. I don't know. That's usually when my same, same. Only reason that they haven't started fighting yet is because he my. So I have two cats. I have her, who's down here sleeping right now. Again, jumping out of boxes, but she is our little girl, and we have a little boy cat, and they both love wrestling, and it's ridiculous. Hey, yeah, exactly. Like, hey, how's it going? What's up? You want to chit chat? Or I'll be like in the middle of doing something, and that's all of a sudden like when my family wants to call and check in and chit chat, and like I love talking to my mom on the phone. Like we talk at least a couple times a week, and so we'll just sit there and we'll gab and chit chat or whatnot. But like usually I call her because again I work full time, like I've got a lot of stuff going on, and so she usually just is like, you just call me when you have, you have a minute, so I know not to do whatever. But sometimes she'll call me of like, oh, I had this thing I wanted to tell you and you hadn't called me yet. And it's almost always every time I'm like in the dead middle of something. It's never like, oh, I was about to call you kind of thing. It's like I've got like 10 things going on. The cats are screaming. Someone is going crazy. Yeah, welcome to the group. I love doing these. I love doing these, which I was really sad that I didn't get to do it yesterday because again, time wise, just completely forgot about it. But, well, not forgot about it, but like the time like stuff was going on. So yeah, you get what I mean. So, but I'm so excited. I love doing these because it's just like, I feel like and I've said this so many times before, I get so much done during these because it's like, I have this time's like carved out of the day to do this. Plus, I have you guys, so it's like if I'm like slacking off, I would hope you guys are like, hey, pay attention, get your butt in gear, let's go. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I've got my office in a little bit of a chaos right now. So I've got boxes everywhere, but I have my stuff pretty much set for my event next week. So I've got like these signs that I've printed out and put in like these like frames. So that way like it's easy for people to see, but like that'll be fun. Yeah. And sorry, I'm being so rude. What is everybody else working on today? Share with the class. Adjust this real quick. Ooh, oh, I love a romantic suspense. That's the one that's Twisting Fates for me. I wrote Twisting Fates. It's up there somewhere. That's my first romantic suspense. Those are so much fun to write. I'm so excited for you. Those are so much fun. So I hope it goes well for you. Can I help you? I see the tail wagging, so she's up to something. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Working on my second book. Ooh. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh, if you want to drop the for Danny Flair, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna say it wrong. Danny Flaherty. If you want to put the title of your book in the chat so people can check it out if they want to, feel free to do that. That's really exciting. Congrats on that. Brainstorming my. Romantic fantasy. Oh, that's so fun. I anybody who can, I've said this before, anybody who can write fantasy, romantasy, or whatnot, where you have to do all this world building or whatnot, y'all are on another level. I can't do it. I can't do it. Outlining my first romance on Act 3. Ooh, fingers crossed for you. Outlining is such a like, either people love it or they hate it. I'm kind of somewhere in the middle right now. I'm gonna finish it if that doesn't describe being an author or writer in general, I don't know what is. A list of reasons why. Okay, so everybody, if you want to go check that out and support Danny, that would be great. That's so cool though. Congratulations. So is it coming out like June? You said summer, so I'm assuming like June, July, maybe August kind of range. But is there any like specific date for people to look out for? Yeah, there's outlining and writing are the first draft are like honestly for me it's writing the first draft is worse is like slightly worse just because I'm chaotic, but August 1st. Okay, so August 1st. Very cool. Congratulations. So you'll be working on the second book during that or during this. So let's do it. First pass editing. Yes. It's one of those things where like and again, this is just my experience. Outlining, editing or like writing, editing. So editing is usually again where my stuff like I can actually like pick apart and like okay, this is these are the finer details. Like I started this series. Oh, and I posted on my YouTube Shorts, and it's also I posted over on my TikTok as well. Of like I call it the ugly draft files because I have been finding so many unintentionally funny lines in my first draft. And again, it's a first draft. There is some grace with that. You expect some like not your best writing in a first draft because you're just getting the story on the page. So we expect some of that. But what I'm finding, and it's so funny, the number of just strange analogies I'm pulling out of my butt and putting in a first draft, astronomical. Just absolute pure chaos. And I'll look at it and I'll read it and I'm just like, what was I thinking when I wrote this line? Like I usually like when I'm like I want to make I don't with my writing I'm not super flowery with my writing, but I like to add a little bit of like details or whatnot to make the words come alive on the page or whatnot. But like I'll put like a placeholder of like this is a good section for where this analogy should be. So I'll just put kind of like a placeholder one and either I'll keep it and like zhuzh it up a little bit more or I'll replace it entirely or whatever. So I'll be reading through this draft and I'll stop and just start laughing and my husband will be like, "You okay in there?" And I'm like, "No. I'm not okay. This draft is killing me." 3, 2, 1. Cat Highway. This is not Cat Highway. Thank you. I felt that. Oh God. Luna. I felt it as she did it. That's that is wrong. That was wrong. Get out of here. That was mean. I don't fully. Yeah, outlining is one of those things where I'm still trying to find like a good middle ground because like I had zero outline for my first book and it was a little bit of a disaster because I had too much free reign. So I ended up with like 6 different versions of the book. And I'm very happy with how it turned out, but like it was very chaotic. And then with my second book, Twisting Fates, I had like a general outline. And I felt like that was a good, like, I had enough leeway to kind of work with it. But I think with this current book that I'm working on, the outline was like too vague. So it was like, oh, well, because there's things in my head. I'm in the middle of things, and my head says like, you're not doing anything, so I'm just gonna. ridiculous. I need to know. Yeah, it's again, every author is different in how they do it. Some people like swear by the outline, like they cannot do like they cannot start writing until they have basically the book in like a skeleton form. And then other people are kind of like, "Eh, I'll figure it out as I go." Yes, chaotic over and that's exactly what it was with my first one because I was like there was no structure. It was all vibes. There was no like structure to anything. So it was like I just jumbled a bunch of scenes and then called it a day. And then that first draft is probably just the bane of my existence. It was the bane of my existence. I looked at it and I'm like, "Okay, gonna toss that in the trash and let's try again." If you do that, if you let loose on me again, we're gonna have problems. Oh, that was rude. That was straight up rude. All right, let me go ahead and get our thing started because I know as much as you love to let me just gab, I know you guys actually want to get work done. So let me get us started with our little game. Yeah, honestly, there's nothing wrong with doing like a beginning and an end thing. If that works for you, do it. I I feel like I need like somebody to hold my hand. I need my past self and my future self to like hold the hands of like, okay, lead you through the story. Here you go. Let's do writing. Okay, chill over there. All right. Hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, let me get my little person. All right. I'm gonna go to the red table today. We don't do the red tables often. Okay, get my little get all that up and going. Excuse me. So, all right. For those of you, because I see that there are some new faces in here, which welcome all of you. So, for those of you who are new here, basically what we do during these sprints is, as you can see, I've got my little Pomodoro timer here, and it's got 4 little circles. So, we'll be doing 4 different sprints of 25 minutes. So, it'll be 25 minutes. We'll have a 5 minute like in between break to just chit chat and gab or whatnot. Those always go by like that, I swear. And then we go back to a sprint, so on and so forth until we get done with the last sprint, and then after that we gab for a few more minutes, and then we round out for the day. And then on the side over here, as you can see on the screen, I've got just like a little welcome note because I did have a couple of people when we first started doing this, and they didn't know why I was quiet because I'll mute myself during these so that way people can actually focus on what they're doing during the sprint and not hear my voice droning on in the background. So they were just confused because like nobody, like I was not saying anything. So, oh, and thank you. I love this T-shirt. I got this off of Etsy. There's an artist who does these on Etsy. So this one is the writer. They've got the reader and a couple other ones. I love it. It's been so hot. Oh my gosh, I know. We were just saying like it's just insanely hot no matter where we are right now. But the weather here is so weird because like it'll be in the like 70s one day, and then the next day it's in the 90s, back in the 80s, 90s, 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 70s, 60s. Like it's just it. And oh, imagine the heat but without the air conditioning on. Don't be rude over there. The air conditioning here broke. It was earlier this week, and thankfully it was one of the weird odd days where it was like in the 70s. And so we were sitting here and like the AC, it was just getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and hubby was like, what is going on? So he went and checked, and the AC had stopped working. So he went down, and hubby is a tinkerer. He is a very like puzzly kind of person. So he likes to like take stuff apart and whatnot. And so he knew, because of the AC unit guys who come by to do like a regular maintenance check, he knew that our capacitor or whatever it is, he knew that was about to go out. So he was like, "Oh, I can." Oh, you guys don't have AC? Oh my gosh. Mm-mm. No. See, I am an AC princess. I'm on medication that makes me very sensitive to hotter temperatures. So and it makes me sweat like absolute crazy. So I'm just sitting here like drowning in sweat, and he's just like, "I'm good. I'm working on it." And so he was able to fix it. But like, we had a whole like day, and we had to sleep that way because it was like late at night when it went out. So like it was anyway. And I'm so sorry you're without AC in the UK. I don't know how you guys function with when it's this hot. I genuinely don't know how you do it. Now my computer is. See, that's what I said. Anytime you're in the middle, you want something to happen while you're doing a thing. That's when everything starts to malfunction. But all right, I'm gonna turn the little thing on because I remember I paused it the other day. I use this little game all the time, regardless of whether we're doing a sprint or not. I love using it. So, okay, we will go ahead and get started with our first sprint. So I will start the timer and I will see you guys in 25 minutes. All right, one sprint down. How's everybody doing? Get situated. Get my little timer started, because again, we all know, for those of you who are not new here, you know I will sit here and chit-chat. I love me a gab. Right, Luna? Would you like to say hello to everybody? Yes, I would. Yay! Welcome! Welcome, welcome. I hope you're ready for the next one too. You want to say hi? Nah. Just chill. Again, someday I'll stop doting on these little ding-dongs. Need to update. I love Notion too. I love Notion. I use it for everything. Ooh, and that's really exciting! Oh, that's so exciting. To write an arc between your characters. Oh. Thank you! This is Luna. Very original name, I know, for a black cat, but, you know, what are you gonna do? It's the most uncanny thing. Like, I joke during these because, like, oh yeah, my cat, I always bring him on stream or whatnot, but, like, every time they hear me talking and there's nobody else here, they come running and they're like, Mother. Mother. Are you crazy, Mother? Why are you talking to no one? They do the same thing when I'll be in here and I'll have my music going and I'll start singing along with the music or whatnot, and they come in here and they like jump up and like in my face like, you realize there's no one here. Why are you making those sounds? Yes. There's no sounds. There you go. There you go, baby. So it's a combination of I just love them. I don't have children. They are my and is that a cringe thing to say? That like my cats are my kids? It might be, I don't know, because people are so 50-50 on like the fur babies or the pet parents or whatnot, of like, oh, either you love it or you don't. Anyway, I am working on edits. I have been very naughty and have not been nearly as productive as I should be, so I have been working on Don't Date the Doctor, so fingers crossed I can get that done soon. I've got a video that I'm doing. Yes, they are family. They are 100% family. I've got a video that I've got it scheduled. I don't remember when it's coming out, of talking a little bit more about it, but my editor is booked coming up for me, and she's amazing. We love her. She's fabulous. And she was like, hey, you said you were going to be done around this time, so like we're going to get it done. I'm like, oh no. Yes. Oh, I love dogs too. If my husband was not allergic to dogs, I'd have dogs, I'd have cat. I would have the house from head to toe just with animals running around. But unfortunately, hubby is allergic to dogs, so we have to be very careful about that. Which is funny because most of our friends who live around here, they have dogs, but how'd you choose? So my editor, funnily enough, she was in the same author Discord group that I'm in, and I had mentioned that I'm in like back when I was working on my first book, which was the Pen Name Project, I had mentioned in that group, like, do you guys have any recommendations of editors or what? Like, they are an absolutely fabulous group. And they're local to North Carolina. It's like a North Carolina specific group. And I had been like, hey, does anybody have any recommendations? And one of the people that's in that group she is an author, but she is also an editor. And so she had pinged me separately and was like, hey, let's work it out. And she and I have been working together since. She is fabulous. We've become friends outside of like editing and work stuff or whatnot, but we love her. She's great. She's also the person who was like, so honestly, it really depends on what you're looking for. So the one that I'm in a couple different ones. The one I predominantly use the most and I'm like more active in is, again, it's called the indies author Discord or something like that, because I wanted to have something that's local to me. And it's very, very helpful because, again, everybody lives in North Carolina in some region. Most people live in like the Raleigh, you know, out towards like Clayton kind of thing. I'm gonna pause this for a second. So we all live in like a relatively close to a certain area kind of things. And so a lot of the information we have is like, hey, there's an event going on in this area, or hey, they have signups for this area over here. So it really highly depends on like where you live. If I have any recommendations though of like how to find these groups, go on Threads. I know Threads can be kind of a cesspool in and of itself, but like Threads honestly is where I've gotten the most on author events and author discords to join. Oh, and especially because you can look up like specific groups you're looking for of like, oh, I only want to hang out with people who are in this genre, or oh, I want to be in a group where like they're only in a specific area. So like, and like that author discord is full of like, mostly I want to say it's like 50-50 of like romance, fantasy, romance, and then kind of trickles into everything else. So it just depends on what you're looking for, honestly. So, okay, and again, like I said, I will gab and gab and gab and gab. So, we will go ahead and we will get started with our second sprint now. I'm going to use the bathroom in between, or after I start, so if I'm off screen for a minute, that is why, but I will go ahead and get our next sprint started. So, see you in 25. swear that timer always goes off like right in the middle of something. Sprint 2 done. We're already halfway through. How are we already halfway through this? So how's everybody doing? Start a little timer. How's everybody doing? How are they feeling about this recent sprint? Rude. Rude cats. I had Link, he does this thing, I call it joeying, where he wants to be up and he wants me to like cradle him in my shirt and hold him. But he launches himself off of me, so I am currently cut. Rude. Good, I'm glad everybody's doing good. Yay. Successful sprinting. Finish chapter 1 and started. That's great. That's fantastic though. Yay. Starting a whole chapter, or like finishing a whole chapter and starting another one. That's really good. Great. Oh, that's so awesome. Let us know if you how to subscribe. That's so exciting. What kind of content are you going to do? Also, thank you for supporting. I appreciate that. Honestly, those little mics are just as good as some of the other stuff. The only reason I use the like nicer, like quote unquote, nicer ones now is because I got them for my birthday. Like, had my husband and our friends not gotten together and like put that together for me and got like the nice camera with the microphones with it, I'd still be using the other ones. Those are just as good. I love using them, especially for like, there's a thing you can use and it plugs into your phone directly. So like that's what I first was using when I started my channel, is I was using my phone to record everything, and like the microphone thing plugs into like the USB, like where you go to charge it. So fantastic little thing. I love it. You don't need to be in there. You know that, right? I swear. That's awesome. Ooh, congrats. That's so exciting to start that journey. Honestly, I've had such wonderful positive experiences here on AuthorTube, and everybody here being so lovely and so kind to me. Like, I'm very very fortunate. So, I hope you have the same experience. This cat, what are you doing back there? Do you need to cause trouble every minute of the day? Who knows? Who knows? But oh my gosh, my desk is currently, like I said earlier, my desk is currently a mess because I'm organizing like I've got all these bookmarks and stuff like that. Oh, actually, I can show you guys something really cool. Something really fun. So I have art prints. I've got my first art prints here. So these are, I'll be selling these at like events, but my artist, is this not gorgeous? She did the artwork for oh, I love it so much. I'm so happy with how it turned out. We're going to be doing 2 more sprints. So we do 4 sprints in total. And we'll be doing another 2 after we get done gabbing here. And yet, isn't this cute? I'm so excited. I have to get like I'm still trying to figure out how to like transport everything to location. This is going to be my second official author event that I'm doing, so I'm still figuring out like the nitty-gritty. And I'm hoping that my author group was right. I'm hoping that they did not lead me astray. But I think, knock on wood, I think this next one will be indoors, which will be really fantastic with the heat. So keep your fingers crossed for me, because I'm hoping that's the case. But I also, oh my god, has anybody seen the stuff about the World Cup? Like all the people coming for the World Cup? Oh my god. Yes, yay AC. That's so cool though. Yeah, I had the same thing, so I totally get where you're coming from. Sometimes you just need the like time to really like kind of talk yourself up. The poor Brits. I made okay, so for the event, I don't have one with me because I have my friend who is my sticker person has them, but I made a sticker just for people for the World Cup if they're in Charlotte because that's where the event is. So if anybody, and y'all included, if anybody's in Charlotte, pause this. If anybody's in Charlotte on the 28th, that's where my next one will be. It'll be at Triple C Brewing. And I made a little sticker for people coming who've like traveled because I have been on. I don't know if it's like FIFA World Cup for you page stuff, but the number of wholesome content that I've seen of people coming to America and just enjoying it, or like Waffle House, coming here to experience Waffle House for the first time. It's made my day every time it comes across my page. It makes my day. Anyway, I'm sorry. Gab, 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 gab. So we will go ahead. I will kick us over onto. Yes, Waffle House is iconic, and you will never convince. Waffle House and Buc-ee's. That's the other one I've seen a ton of people doing. Well, Waffle House, Buc-ee's, and Costco are the three that are doing the most right now. The Scott's enjoying them. Oh my God, yes. I did you hear that they actually the city of Boston they signed something to make them like a twin city to I think it's Glasgow and Scotland. I think. Don't quote me on that. But they signed something to like make them twin cities. I thought that was just the funniest thing on the planet. I love it so much. Yeah, it's really uplifting, and it's been especially just with how things in this country have been going the past couple of years. It's like I needed this. I needed this. The Scots I know they rented school buses. Did you? Oh my God, did you? I'm sorry. I know I'm cutting into the sprinting time. Did you see the thing that they were doing where they rented a boat on the Boston Harbor and they were just like party boating around, singing songs and stuff like that on the Boston Harbor because they were like, "Oh, this is where they told England to like they're like, "Oh, this is like the official like we hate England area. Let's go, let's rent a boat." Absolutely in tears laughing. And yeah, they drunk that city dry. Like they were having to call in favors to bring in all that wasted tea. Yeah. They wasted so much tea. But like I every time I see so it's the Boston people in or the Scotland in Boston. It's the South Koreans in Guadalajara, Mexico, which is hilarious. It's the Japanese in Texas because they've been experiencing barbecue for the first time. Incredible. Just incredible content. It's the most amazing thing. And yes, they ran out of beer completely in Boston, which was so funny to me. They were literally and they had with those school buses that they rented, they had like jugs that they were carrying on. I'm like, how do you have just how? But I'm sorry. Again, I know I do this all the time, but I wanted to talk about that a little bit because it has been such wholesome, hilarious content that it's made me feel better about life recently. So yeah, exactly. We forget how fun America can be because it's just been so like dark. Again, regardless of political, whatnot, like it's just been dark here. So we forget how much fun and how lucky we can be. So all right, sorry. I promise I'll stop talking now. All right. Light will come again one day. Yes, exactly. So we will go on. I'll kick us over onto sprint number 3. So let's get to it. All right, another sprint down. These go by so fast. Always goes by so fast. A little play there. How we doing? How's everybody's sprints going? Oh, yum. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. And yes, yes, we love that. Drink some water, just like he said. Get your water in. I'm glad you said that because I was not doing that, so. Does anybody remember, I think she's still on YouTube, but, I don't, Graveyard Guard Bunny, where she would do the sippy sippy. Loved her. Loved her. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I don't know if anybody noticed when I was like during the sprints, I was just like looking around because like the cats are going nuts. And missed the last sprint. Oh no, that's either a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. Dep Depends on how much you got done. If you got a lot done, then yay. If not, then I'm sorry. Sorry. Hopefully, either way, you did get a lot done. So, fingers crossed. I was spending some time like organizing these cars because I still need to figure out how to band them up. Right? That's why I love doing these because even it's that concept of like what is it, the body doubling or whatnot of like if you're working, I can work, and I love it because I know you guys are there and are working on stuff yourself. It's great. I love it so much. It was just a long sprint. That's good though. That's good. At least it was productive. I would hate if you had spent that entire time just like, oh my god, I want this sprint to end. Oh my god. It'd be the worst. Also, you can't see her off screen, but there's a small box here and she keeps jumping in it, I swear. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Halfway point? Yay. Luna, do you want to celebrate too? Is that what it is? A meow. Say yay. Rotten cat. Is this what you're after? She gets the zoomies a lot. More than her brother. It's so funny. I'm aiming for... Oh, that's exciting. Yay. Oh, so you only have like 20, maybe 20,000 left? Oh, the final... Ooh. Is it like a big battle scene? Or is it like just, you know, wrapping everything up? Inquiring minds must know. Including Luna. Luna wants to know. Don't you? Crazy. Ooh. See, I'm a sucker for crazy exes and romances. I don't know why. Maybe because I've been fortunate that I don't have a ton of toxic exes, but it's one of those things where it's like in real life, no thank you. In a romance or a fantasy or something like that, give me more. What? What do you want? I am literally here 24/7. You have my attention all of the time. This is the moment you choose to come over. Okay. I have the neediest. They're COVID cats. Like they're 100% COVID cats. Yeah, that's still really good. Like you're almost at the halfway point. Like you were just shy of the halfway point. You got it. Keep going. You can do it. That's really exciting though. I'm so glad you guys are getting so much done. See, again, that's why I love doing these so much because you guys are getting stuff done. I'm getting stuff done. I'm forced to sit here and edit because I've been very bad about it. The moment you pay attention, that's when yeah, I'm telling you, when I don't, like when we're just hanging out and I'm like, oh, Luna, you want cuddles? You want attention? Don't care. Don't want that. The second I'm in the middle of something, where's my attention? Ooh, oh, that is a really exciting part of the story to get into. Oh, I'm editing right now, so I'm not at that point in my editing to get to like that kind of part in my story, but I love that. I love those parts. I still have. I'm having a hard time with editing this draft. I think because like there's so much I have to do at the front end and the back end, so it's like kind of messy. Once I get in the middle, I'm hoping it'll get a little bit easier, but we shall see. All right, we're down to our last sprint. I'm already making dev notes. Honestly, yeah. And her, it's the one thing where it's just like I wrote a book. I have to do more on it. I don't want to work on it. I don't want to do any more work. I wrote a book. Don't be rude back there. I don't want to work anymore. All right, we are down to our final sprint. So I will go ahead and start the clock for our final 25 minutes, and then we'll do our like little, chit chat at the end, and then we'll wrap up for the day. So let us get started. All right, my lovelies, that is it. We have completed our 4 sprints. Let me get this like that. Switch that over. All right, how did we do? How was your last sprint? I swear this cat. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh, yay. I hope it's a fun video. I hope to see it soon. So many decisions. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I'm so glad it was productive. Oh, I'm so glad. I loved again. I'm not gonna. Me and my babbling. Me and my babbling. I will always continue to say how much I love doing these because it is so productive. So productive. Got 2 chapters edited out of that, which I'm very happy with considering I have barely gotten any chapters done. I still need to work on outlining though for the other 2 projects, but something was done. So we'll take the win where it is. So of the I have done that before. I love listening to music when I'm writing as well, but I have done that, especially like if I'm trying to think of something and I'm just kind of like absent-mindedly like just kind of in a zone, I will do that too. And then it's so frustrating because you look at it and you're like, "Wait, what is this? What did I just write?" You stay over there, Luna. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, and the reason I wanted to do this week as opposed to next week, which is when I usually would do it, because we do it like every other week, is because of the event that I have next week, which will ironically be a week from today. Oh, white noise. How does white noise work? Like, how do you do the white noise? Like, it's not, I wouldn't look at it as wasting time. It's more you're working on your craft. It can feel discouraging when, and again, I've talked about this openly on my channel. I have depression, I have anxiety, I have a lot of stuff going on in that realm. So it does get really frustrating sometimes when like you get into those like lulls of creativity and it's just like you're low and you just have no creative juices. So it can feel really, really frustrating, but I don't look at it as wasting time. It's just more getting back to normal, so to speak, I guess, if that makes sense. Um, so yeah, I wouldn't look at it as being wasteful. It's just you're getting stuff done, you're working on, and especially if it's like, again, I don't know where you are in your process of how, like, if this is your first book or your third book or whatever. I mean, I'm on my third book now, and like, I'm struggling at times to get motivation to do things. So, like, it happens. It's just the way it is. Oh yeah. Again, I love my headphones. I love these headphones. I will always wear. I used to have a different pair, and I was so devastated when they broke because like the whole thing like here just broke away from like the part that keeps the little muff here, if that makes sense. Good headphones are worth the investment though. So at least for me because I work from home, I listen to music. I'm always doing something between these 2 setups, so like yeah, it is what it is. And first book, well, first, congratulations on working on your first book. That is exciting. So technically, this will. So I keep saying third book. This is technically my fourth book because my first book was under my actual name and not my pen name. So this is my fourth one. So like, if I'm still having issues with this, it is what it is. Oh my gosh. I wish I could. Again, my for the live streaming, I have this like Logitech thing that's attached to my monitor. I wish I could adjust it though, just so you could see Luna just splayed out behind me because she had the zoomies, and I'm glad that I mute myself during like the in betweens of these because like she just gets into zoomy mode, and so she just tears around the house. And so she's worn herself out. So she is currently conked out right at the base of where this box is. You can't see on screens. Oh my gosh. But this was so productive. I'm so glad that we were able to do this. And thank you guys for being so like again, as usual, so kind and so flexible because again, like I said yesterday, I was supposed to do like we were supposed to do this yesterday, but like my just I completely lost track of time, and by the time I realized what time it was, I was like people are not going to be hanging around waiting for me. Like you guys have other things to do, like everyone's busy, so like let's just do it tomorrow. So thank you so much for being flexible with that. Yeah, you just have to remind exactly. You just have to remind yourself to keep going. This is the whole thing with it, and you're not going to edit a blank page. You can't edit a blank page because there's nothing there. So you have to keep pushing even when it feels hard. And I know, and that feels hypocritical of me to say because again, I'm currently a little bit in my lull as well. But like, you have to find pockets of motivation when you can. So do what you can when you can. And it's first the only negative side I think personally of just the publishing world right now is this constant need to like push out constantly. And again, it's a positive for me as an indie author because I can push my book out whenever I want to. I don't have to wait on a publishing team. I don't have to wait on a publishing house. I don't have to. The only waiting I have to do is when I send it to my beta readers so that they can read through it and give me notes for it. When I talk to my editor and she's working through my book. And then when I work with my cover designer. Those are the only things I have to wait for. Whereas if you do like traditional publishing, you have a lot more things you have to wait on. And there's a longer period of time of my book is done. It is ready to go now, but I have to wait until 2028 before it actually comes out. So it's a good thing, but it's also a negative because again, we are constantly having to push things out to keep competitive. You have to like, okay, well, I have this many books out, but in order to like keep attention, keep, like I hate the almost like, and I hate to put it this way, but like the TikTokification of the publishing world, which again, pros and cons, all that jazz. I like TikTok. I use it for marketing and that kind of thing, but I do dislike how it's made a lot of like industries including publishing into this like okay, like, like you've seen TikTok videos where it's like okay, look at the keys. Look at the keys, guys. Keep your attention here. So, you know, it is what it is, but I'm sorry, I will go on rambles just constantly as you guys know, but all right. This has been so much fun. And again, thank you guys so much for being patient with me yesterday and for coming and hanging out with me today. As always, it means so much to have you guys here and hanging out with me. So, I will let you gracious. I will let you guys get back to your day. So for the next one, it won't be this coming up week, but it'll be the week after and I'm not sure what day yet. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday. I have to look at my calendar. That we'll do our next one, and it'll be a weekday in the evening time, so 7 p.m. Eastern time. Um, Again, I don't have the exact date just yet, but I will post it as I always do in my community tab, so that way you can go over and you can see the exact date. And yeah, of course, I love doing these. I love doing these so much. These are so fun, and I'm glad I'm getting something out of it. I'm glad you guys are getting something out of it. Like honestly, this is a win-win for all of us. Like everybody's getting stuff done. I'm hanging out with you guys and actually talking to you guys, so I take these as a win. So thank you guys so much for being here. Again, I'll post that in the community tab. I've got videos coming out, so look out for those. I'm not gonna push those too much, but like if you want to see them, go see them. If not, cool. I don't. As long as you want to hang out with me here, I'm happy. So I will let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Have a good one.